Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Hold on, let me get my glasses. This is a spare of the moment live. I was gonna put this for tomorrow, and I was like, let me just jump on live real quick, and let me put this out now. Okay, so shout out to Arctic Fox because I got this story from Arctic Fox. What's up, Brooklyn Squad? Real life drama, real life crimes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, good afternoon. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, I've been expecting you, right? I've been expecting you because I need you to see what's going out there in the real world, right? And that's why I've been expecting you, right? I've been expecting you, right? So that you could stand up, right? And finally say, enough is enough. Stop killing our babies, right? We matter, right? Where is Alana Lanier, right? What happened to Jelani Day? What's going on out here with these families that have lost their loved ones, that the police keep unaliving, killing? I'ma say it, okay? Popping off. They're the most thugs that I know. What's really going on? So yeah, I've been expecting y'all to come. I've been expecting y'all, right? What's going on with these loved ones, right, that are gone missing and nobody want to say shit? Everybody got the hush hush. Don't say nothing. Somebody know where these loved ones' families are. People know where they are. Speak up. Say something, goddammit. Say something because you know where they are. You know something. The streets been talking, but nobody want to say nothing. But your internet motherfucking Twitter fingers is taken away. There was an unidentified 9 years old little girl for 2 years. Unidentified, right? They didn't know who she was. She was stuffed in a book bag like trash. Like if she didn't matter. Like if she didn't come out of somebody else's cootie cat. Like if somebody didn't give birth to this young girl. Like if she was just didn't matter to them. Like if 9 hours of labor, like if 5 hours of labor, 9 months of carrying, 12 hours of labor, 3 hours of labor wasn't enough. So they put her into a fucking book bag. Like if she was trash and left her somewhere. And they didn't know who this little girl was. No one speaks up. No one says nothing these days. Hi, Kathy B. No one says nothing these days. Hmm.
150 tips came in to help Oregon State Police solve the mystery behind a 9-year-old girl's murder. But investigators say what helped them solve the case was DNA evidence. Haley Mae COBLENTZ body was found in a duffel bag by the Oregon coast. Troopers compared her to reports of missing children, but that didn't lead to any results. Their next step was to work with an agency called Parabon, who provided images of what COBLENTZ looked like. That, along with DNA, helped them solve the case.
It's a long time. It can get really frustrating. And I think there was a big fear that this would go cold just because we weren't able to identify who the victim was.
Investigators are calling this investigation bittersweet. While they are happy to have made arrests and know who this little girl was, she still suffered a tragic death. Now they are waiting on the prosecution. Shauna Browning was the girl's mother, and Browning's girlfriend, Lauren Harrison, have been charged in her death. They are currently in Michigan awaiting extradition to Oregon.
Yeah, Kelly, and this is all about masking. The state recently dropped its outdoor mask mandate, but there is a process going on right now that would potentially make the indoor mask mandate a rule indefinitely. OHA met with a committee today, and that committee's role is to provide feedback on the rules in place, what should and shouldn't be included, and the impact those rules will have on the public.
Spectrum Business is made to work the way small business works. Made to deliver award-winning security.
But guess what? Guess what, Kathy B? They dropped the charges. Check this out.
Haley doesn't have. Today's case is one that breaks my heart. Today we're going to talk about a 9-year-old little girl who was found stuffed in a duffel bag and tossed aside like a piece of garbage.
Artie Fox brought me this. Shout out to Artie Fox.
Murderers were arrested, charged with murder, facing the death penalty or life in prison. But alas, prosecutors dropped all charges against the women responsible for killing 9-year-old Haley Mae COBLENTZ. And to this day, no justice has been served for this little girl. Haley, it is believed, was murdered by her mother. The one person that Haley should have been able to count on. The one person that should have protected Haley. But Haley's mother, Shauna Browning, and her girlfriend, Lauren Harrison, are believed to be responsible for Haley's death and for her being stuffed in a duffel bag and tossed aside like garbage. It took months just for Haley to be identified because the body was in such bad shape. And for this little girl to not have justice after all this time is devastating. Haley was discovered in a duffel bag, like I said, and it took a year of investigation before authorities in Oregon were able to identify Haley's body. Now that tells you how long she had been sitting out there on the side of the road before she was found. And I can't imagine being the one that had found this little girl stuffed in a duffel bag like that. I mean, that had to have some serious mental health consequences for the person that found little Haley. And so that's the case that we're going to talk about today, is the case of Haley Mae COBLENTZ. As I said, it took a year before her remains could be identified. They were found in a duffel bag and discarded in a riverbank next to a highway rest area. Now, the girl's mother, Shauna Browning, and her girlfriend, Lauren Harrison, were initially arrested during a traffic stop, and they were charged with aggravated murder for killing the little girl. Detectives with the State Police Major Crimes Unit had responded to a call about a female child's remains being discovered in Lincoln County by a man who had been walking in the area. Investigators said the body had been concealed inside the duffel bag and hidden in the forest, and based on the level of decomposition, it was determined that Haley had been dead for about 60 days prior to being found. Based on the condition of the remains, they were unable to determine much about Haley, saying that they did not know her face appearance or any other identifying characteristics. Detectives and experts from the Oregon Medical Examiner's Office collected samples from the remains, which were sent to Parabon Nanolabs that specializes in DNA phenotyping services for law enforcement organizations and testing. The lab notified investigators that the child had been identified as Haley, who was just 9 years old at the time of her death. Investigators said that Haley had been born in Colorado, but had been living in Oregon and various other places in the Pacific Northwest with her biological mother and her mother's girlfriend since 2015. The child was never enrolled in school, and Haley had never been reported missing by the two women. Investigators with the Oregon State Police said they located the mother and her girlfriend at a Detroit motel with the help of the Detroit FBI. They took them into custody, and a warrant was issued in Lincoln County, Oregon. According to the Oregonian, the two were homeless, and they had spent most of the last 5 years roaming around the Pacific Northwest and panhandling. So keep in mind, this is what Haley's last 5 years were like prior to her being murdered, unfortunately. The mother has reportedly been estranged from her family for several years due to having suffered through a traumatic childhood, according to one of the relatives. The family never blamed her for not being in touch. She had a rough life, according to her aunt, but they were scared to death that the mother had been sold into human trafficking, which that's alarming enough. If you think that just one of your family members has been sold into human trafficking, don't you think you should file a report with authorities
Exactly.
that you're worried about that?
I'm sorry, y'all. Hey,
One of the mother's aunts
Kathy
said
B,
that the
what the
family
hell?
didn't know who Haley's father
I'm
was,
trying to look for
and
something to
that
show y'all.
Haley's last name was taken from the mother's girlfriend at the time that she was born. The mother's father said that he hadn't spoken to his daughter since 2015 and had not seen her since 2014. Upon arrest, the two were held at the Wayne County Jail without bond. And so that brings us to the charges being dropped in the death of Haley, which is just an abomination in and of itself. And it's something that I want answers as to why these charges were dropped. Why these two women have yet to face any type of consequences for what they did to this little girl. It's beyond heartbreaking that Haley doesn't have any justice right now. And she does have family out there that truly does care about her and cares about getting justice for her. And I was reached out to by a friend of mine to cover this case because the family says it's not getting the coverage that it needs right now. And they absolutely want to make sure that this case doesn't go unnoticed, doesn't fall by the wayside without these two being convicted. Right. So Shauna Browning and Lauren Harrison had both been charged with aggravated murder in the case after Haley was identified. And we know how she was discovered and everything. A passerby found her body stuffed inside the duffel bag. But in a twist to the case, in November of 2022, prosecutors decided that they were going to just drop the charges against these two women. And
it's crazy, y'all.
I have no idea why
crazy
they decided to do this after spending so long just trying to identify Haley and everything else. The senior district attorney, Kurt W. Miller, who was acting as special deputy district attorney, filed motions in Lincoln County to have these charges dropped. And I think this man has a lot to answer to for having the charges dropped in this case. He filed a motion in the Lincoln County Circuit Court to dismiss both cases because he said the matter was under further investigation, which I think is crazy. And he said that it would be in furtherance of justice to have the charges dropped in this case. I don't see how that furthers justice at all. So the charges were dismissed. A judge granted the motion, and the aggravated murder charges against both Browning and Harrison were dismissed. No other charges have ever been brought forward in this case, and since neither woman has been tried, the door does remain open for prosecutors to bring charges against both Browning and Harrison for Haley's death. It's not clear to anyone what prompted the dismissals or what, if anything, had changed in the course of the investigation. Because for them to have brought these charges to begin with and had a 100% identification from Parabon Labs, there's no reason why they should have dropped these charges. And so I'm asking everyone to share Haley's face and share her story out.
Please do.
Don't let Haley's death be in vain, and don't let her go without having someone pay for what they've done to her.
Right.
In fact, I would encourage people to go online to the Facebook page for the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office and the Lincoln County Prosecutor's Office and ask why these charges were dropped in the first place and when they plan on bringing charges so someone can pay for this little girl's murder. I'm asking all of you to please give the video a like, because it does help more people to see Haley's face and hear her story. Also,
hey, Megan!
Share this out to your social media. This is a story that people need to hear. And the more people that hear it, the better the chances are that Haley will ultimately get justice.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
I want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching.
Shout out to Audit Fox
and every single one of you.
Audit Fox brought me the story a few days ago, and he was like, "Brooklyn, you got to take a look at this." And when I went on his thing and I said, "Wait a minute, they dropped the charges? What?" He was like, "Yeah, this is unbelievable." So I said, "All right, I'll do a live on it." I was gonna do a live on it tomorrow, but then I was like, you know what, bump it. I got a few minutes to kill. Let me do it now. Just let me get this little girl's face out there now. Because this is crazy. Yeah, I arrested her. The little girl was found in a book bag, probably near the sea somewhere, God knows. I did find where they said charges are dropped. Couldn't find it on my phone, but found it on Google. So we're gonna check that video out. I'm gonna try to find it. When I found it on Google on my phone, I found it. But when I was trying to find it on the YouTube thing, like when I was doing it yesterday, it wasn't working. So let's see. Yeah, Artie Fox is a dog, man. He be doing his thing, and I always give people shout outs. Like if you send me a story, it says should give you a shout out because he's really doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this poor little girl, she was found in a book bag, y'all. This little girl didn't ask to be here, man. She didn't ask to be here. 9 months and hours of labor. 4 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 1 hour, 6 hours, however many hours for you to just put her to trash like she's nothing? Hey, Katie, baby, like she's nothing? Put her in a freaking book bag somewhere? And then they had a hard time identifying this little girl. I didn't know it was 2 years ago. 2 years. They had a hard time identifying her. They had to use some special technique or something. Hey, Cody voice. And then they identified this little girl, arrest the parents, the mother and her girlfriend, just to drop the charges? What's going on? I'm telling you, when there's a hate train against our babies, I tell you, there's a hate train against our babies, man. Oh, I just finished crying my eyes out to Dave about these cases. I just spoke to Jarek's Holder's mother. just to check on her, because nobody's doing nothing to help her, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the lady I interviewed up here and did the GoFundMe, you knew help with the GoFundMe and stuff. Like I just called her, FaceTime her to check on her and just let her know, like, I ain't forget about you. She's like, I know you doing your thing. I know, and I know if I need you, I got you. Like I could call you. She's struggling too. Like no one's helping. No one's putting. The cops fucked her over. These people not helping her. But I tell you something, man. God is good because God put the right activists in my life. God put real people that does real things, that's out there, right? Doing real things in my life. Let me show y'all a video. Cause this is the people that I'm dealing with, right? Let me pull something up for you. This is people I work with. And I just interviewed him last week. No peace.
The United Nations did. They invited their families. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Stalemate. Stalemate. How dare you disrespect these families? How dare you? How dare you disrespect your family?
Welcome, Dr. While what happened to Madeline Miller was tragic, the Cook County State's Attorney found the village had no fault. And
say her name! Say her name! Madeline Miller! 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 Say her name! Madeline Miller!
That's the people I work with. That's what God put in my life. I interviewed him last week. I'm so grateful, so grateful that God could put people that knows about organizations, activists. I could help these families in different ways. When I talked to Jerrick's Holder's mother this afternoon, baby, when I tell you when I got off the phone with her, I just cried to Dave. Cause I'm like, man, the police unalived her son. And no one's helping. But that man right there that I showed you, he was here last week. Remember him, Kathy B? Remember I interviewed him? Katie? Yeah. Yeah. Believe me, I'm going to get him to help these families and some other activists that I got. See, God is so good. He's good. When I tell you he's good, he's good. He will put people in your life that knows the system, right? You remember you knew? Yes. Oh, you was here too. That's right, babe. That knows certain things so that I could learn. So that I could put videos out. Yes, putting videos out, that's good, right? But I want to know how to do other things too. Right now, I'm waiting, right, to get some papers so that I could take some classes on another level of helping others. Yes, yes, Cody voice, you know. So, and an activist is gonna get those, let me know where in my county where I could take the tests and stuff. And let me tell you, it's not no hour test. Somebody said it's an hour test. It's not, and I know that was not real. So I had to find out the legit way, So I'm really, really grateful for that. But when I tell you these are the people that I'm working with, I am so grateful. So, so grateful. He sent me that video and I had chills because a cop took another person's life. And the mayor right there in that courtroom was saying that the cop was not at fault. How? 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 How is the cop not at fault? And we talking about another case that we didn't even know about. This is new to me. It's some black woman. So a cop took another person's life, y'all. And we're going to have to look into that case. I can't even find the woman on YouTube or Google. I can't find her case. So when I tell you, people need to stand up more. And I need to find out how can I go out there and start doing protesting. I'm going to start making flyers where I live at and putting it. I'm waiting for some stuff to come in right now. You can't do it with an empty pocket. Certain people know my situation and certain people know what I'm talking about when I say I'm waiting for a certain thing to get acknowledged right now so that I can do what I need to do. Because if I get that acknowledgement, I'm putting some of that stuff with the victims' families. That's because I want to do that. Okay. I have a plan. And then I just can't speak on a lot of stuff right now. I'm just so hyped. But this little girl, y'all, needs justice. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. And I see y'all in the comments. I'm sorry. I'm just so, y'all know I get like, ugh. It is a way more in depth than an hour. I've been looking into it as well. Right. It's way more than an hour, yeah. The classes, yeah. They have to push her name. Yes, 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 yes. Communities have to come together and stand up for what's right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, Katie. Yes. Yes. Anybody else say anything? I think Yanu was up here too. Where you at, Yanu? Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna be that long on here. Um, and I want to say something. Um, on my platform, I've been doing this for over 2 years now. She needs news coverage, right? And the mother that I'm working with too, she needs news coverage, and there's no news coverage of her either, Cody Voice. Cody Voice, I need to work with you too. We need to work together. You think you can work with me? You want to work with me? We need to work together. I really, 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 really would like to work with you. You cooking, boo? Okay. Just making sure you good. Okay, absolutely. Okay. Okay. Cause I have some ideas that oh, they keep killing these people, man. These families don't deserve this shit at all. I'm sorry, I can't hold this shit back. They keep killing these families. Ain't nobody doing nothing to help them. These fucking babies are being killed. A fucking cop shooting fucking people. Nobody ain't doing shit. Oh, oh my God. When I tell you, this is this world is twisted, man. This world is twisted. It's just fucked up. You got a boy hanging on a fucking pole and they not helping the family. Uh, yeah. Thank you, y'all. It just gets me, man. Like, y'all don't know. Every day I'm here and I just be crying and they be telling me stop going on here every day. You just doing too much. And I know I'm not the news media. Yeah, I know. I'll be okay, you know. I'll be all right. It's just, I don't know why the world is just like this. Like, why is everybody so fucking evil? Why is everybody so evil? No, I'm not taking a break. I'm not. Y'all sound like Dave now. I'm not taking no damn break. I'm gonna push these cases out. I'm gonna continue talking to these families. I just needed to share with y'all because y'all understand. You know what I mean? Like, we live in a world that is twisted, man. Before that, I covered another trial. I covered another trial before that. Before Cody's too. Yeah. The mad Harmony. Harmony, what was her name? Harmony? Uh yeah. This is every day I'm live, girl. Every day. Every day I'm live. Every day I'm calling family members. I'm trying to make sure they good. And I know I'll have to do that, but the police ain't helping. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck. They not helping. If something happened to me, I hope somebody. I would want y'all to call Dave and be like, "Yo, you good? You okay? How's everything? How you holding up?" You know what I'm saying? Because they need to know that they got somebody on their side. Yeah, man, the system is messed up. We're doing a case after Alana and Neil later on about the foster boy. Why is these foster kids wind up missing? That's gonna hit me hard too, because you know I'm a foster child. Why these foster kids wind up missing, y'all? What? A foster boy missing for years. No news coverage, everything just stops. Why take them in then? If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know? That's crazy. I know, yes, y'all was. Oh my God, Cody voice. Y'all was so lucky with that police people not stopping. Y'all had it good out there. Thank God for them. Yes, thank God for them. Thank God for them. Oh yeah, good. Yes, y'all. Later on, after 7 o'clock, we got Alana and Neil because I had to change the time, so I put 7 o'clock. And you know that's a touchy case for me because I've been touching that case from day one since she went missing, and I'm close with the family. So I have to bring that case up to par because what's his name is trying to get bond again Thursday. So I just want to give y'all a little review on that case, and then we're gonna jump right into the foster boy at 8 o'clock. That's been missing for years. Yeah. Oh, he was adopted, by the way. Yeah. So, and we're gonna do a reaction video because I'm gonna show y'all another person that did a little documentary type video on him, and she's really good. So we're gonna watch that and talk about it and talk about him. And they suspecting somebody in that family though. But yeah, we're gonna get into those cases later. I'm gonna see y'all at 7 o'clock. Justice for Lana Lanier. Say her name. Say her name. Say her fucking name. Oh. It's difficult for foster parents, yes. Children are safe. I know it's crazy. How many foster kids now? How many? Oh yeah, and I got some other stuff to show y'all about. I'm not even gonna say nothing because y'all gonna be so freaking mad. And those of us that got kids, oh my God. Matter of fact, let's show it now. Should I show it now or wait or do a or show? No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna leave this. I want this to be this thumbnail about her, because I'm gonna do a whole thumbnail about something else that's gonna make your ears bleed. You guys are gonna be tight, pissed. These parents are out of control with these kids. But let me go. Let me go cook for the hubby and stuff. And I got some other thumbnails and cases to add up because I did the design and stuff. I just got to put the title and the description. And I still have other thumbnails too. I got to add up too though because I just saw other cases. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that one. Yep, I'm gonna wait. Let's focus on this. So yeah, but wait till I show y'all that. It's matter of fact, I'm gonna do the thumbnail for that one now, and we'll talk about that one probably later or tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see y'all at 7 o'clock. I love y'all so much. Oh, Justice, say her name, say her name, say they name, say they name, say they name, say the fucking name. I'm out. Peace. Oh wait, let me see what she said. They need to check these foster parents and adopt parents, like check people background. Exactly. 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 Hey, together we brave, babe. We leaving now, mama. But thank you for joining in. Join us at 7. All right. I'll see y'all. Bye. Oh, wait. You covered this? Look, I jumped back up when she said that. Oh my God. I got to go check it out. Oh, wow. All right. I'm going to go check it out and I'll share your thing, okay? Together? Yeah. Oh, wow. It's so sad, girl. And they dropped the charges. What? Why? They took your page for it. For what? YouTube is off the hook. See what I'm saying? YouTube is off the hook. Wow. Unbelievable. He is too much. He must have heard me crying and now he want to come here and make me laugh. Too much. I'm coming in a minute. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Mm, that part right there. Exactly. Exactly. That little baby was stuffed in the. Oh, it's just so much. And that's another thing. I'm glad you brought that up because that's another thing I've been talking about before. The industry, the Illuminati, all that stuff before. Nobody paid attention to it, but now I got a whole new set here. And I know y'all all want to get in because what she's saying is, let me tell y'all something. It's crazy. Are you going to talk about it? Are you going live today? Oh, you said I will come up at 7? I will come up at 7. All right, yeah, come back at 7. Come back at 7 because I'm gonna talk about Alana Lanier. Oh yes, please do. Please do. Thank you, babe. All right. Okay, I should do it a little before 7 then. Because we got one at 7, and then we going right to Alana Lanier at 7, and then the foster boy that's missing at 8. Did you hear about Alana Lanier's case? Who is calling me? Oh, hold on. I know. Hold on. All right, y'all. I see y'all at 7. She said you better go feed hubby. You heard him, right? Yes. Okay, y'all. All right.